Take you live to Alexandra now. That's where we find eNCA reporter Silindelo Masikane. Silindelo, a fast-moving situation it's been in the last few hours. What's the latest?
Well, what we've seen, Tembegile, in the past couple of hours is basically the community of Silvertown, where we saw those demolitions taking place this morning, retaliating out of anger, frustration. As you heard this morning, a lot of them venting and saying that these demolitions really came as a surprise, no notice, nothing. Just, they woke up this morning, a lot of them going to work, saying, they got calls from those that were still within the community and basically saying that their homes are being demolished. I'm just going to move out of shot, Tembegile, just to give you a view of what we're seeing at this stage. It does seem as though the community is trying to engage with each other, because in the past couple of minutes, in fact, we've seen how an electricity box was set alight. We've also seen how this particular road where we are in Marlborough was barricaded with burning tires and rocks, as well as the home to my right. If I could just ask my colleague to give you a pan of what the firefighters are doing at this stage. As you can see, a petrol bomb was allegedly thrown into this particular home, and the thatched roof has caught fire, and now we have firefighters basically trying to get rid of that thatch. But I am going to bring in the police's K. Makubele. Thank you, Captain, for joining us. Just to give us a overview as to what's transpired. We understand that allegedly a baby has been trapped under rubble. The mom said she was going to go and open a case at the police station, and we've seen rubber bullets being used at this stage also here as the police try to calm the community of Silvertown that clearly is angered by the evictions that took place this morning.
Yes, thank you very much. They might be angry, but they don't have to burn other people's property, because that is a criminal offense. But the issue of the child who alleged to be trapped in the rubble is not true. We have gone to that particular place where they are saying the child might have been trapped, and there is nothing. We also, if they are saying the child has been trapped and died, where is the body of the child? Because there is nothing like that. So they are alleging stories. But so far, as the police, we are here to monitor the situation, and we are going to register a case of public violence, as these two houses were burned. There were petrol bombs thrown to the houses, and there are people who are taken to the hospital as we speak. 5 of them for smoke inhaling. So we will be continuing monitoring the situation. Those who will be identified as the perpetrators of this incident, they are going to be arrested.
So at this stage, no arrests have been made with regards to what has happened now with the burning of the electricity box in the homes?
No arrests have been made. Remember, we were called already. These houses and the electric box were already on fire. But so far, we believe with the investigation which we are going to conduct, those who are going to be identified, they are going to be arrested.
All right, thank you so much, okay?
Thank you.
All right, that is Captain K. Makubele, the police's spokesperson. And as you've heard, saying that the police have conducted their own investigations into the claims by a mother that we spoke to earlier this morning, who claimed that her baby was trapped under rubble. The police saying that they found no body, and saying that if there is an allegation that's been made like this one, then the community must produce that body. But the police say they've searched that particular area and found nothing at this stage. The situation remains calm, with the police on scene and firefighters trying to quell the fires following those petrol bombs. And of course, the police will be monitoring the situation, Tembegile.
So while things are calm for now, Silindelo, what are the expectations as we make it into the evening hours? Are people going to stay out on the streets and continue their protest, or are they going to now back down and begin to look for a place where those who've lost their homes in these demolitions can sleep tonight?
That remains to be seen, Tembegile. Like I stated earlier on, we were kicked out by the community of Silvertown after some time due to anger, frustration, we don't know. But they have been a bit hostile since the demolitions and evictions this morning. But what we understood is that they were really just desperate to try and find alternative means of accommodation for tonight. A lot of them are trying to salvage, what remains after the demolition of their belongings. But from what we saw from the scenes earlier on, it's not quite clear if the community will continue trying to, burn down homes, throwing petrol bombs. But the police say that they're going to remain on scene, and it does seem as though there is an engagement happening between community members, possibly trying to, calm them down, calm the emotions down, and not, destroy property. Because as you've heard from the police, that they will be arresting anyone that is suspected to have been involved with this particular incident, where we've seen 2 homes being petrol bombed.
Silindelo Masikane live for us in Alexandra this afternoon. Let's leave it there for now.